Oh, and we are live, man, for the AFC Championship game. Although we have the NFC Championship game still going on, 55-23. Eagles are going to advance to the Super Bowl, man. So, unfortunately, Jaden Daniels will not be the first quarterback ever to make the Super Bowl. I was really hoping that was the case. I was really pulling for the Washington Commanders to go in there and beat the Eagles, just so that we could make history, just so that we could see history for the Super Bowl week, Super Bowl Sunday, everything like that. I mean, I guess we still can if the Chiefs three-peat, but I don't think anybody really wants to see that too much other than Chiefs fans. So, Eagles with Kenny Pickett out there takes the knee, and they need one more to put a nail in it to officially head to the Super Bowl for the second time in 3 years, man. I mean, Washington had one hell of a season. Nobody thought that they were going to make it to the NFC Championship game. Um, a lot of people didn't even think that they were going to make the playoffs at all. So, still a really good year for the Commanders over there, man. They they defeated a lot of odds. I mean, they didn't get the result that they wanted ultimately, but still, Kenny Pickett, final kneel down, and that's gonna do it, man. The Eagles are going to New Orleans, man. Nick Sirianni is going to his second Super Bowl as a head coach. And man, I mean, they looked really good. Washington made a lot of mistakes, man. They made a lot of mistakes tonight. And the Eagles did what they did. Saquon Barkley having a good game. They looked great all around. I mean, they wound up dominating the Commanders. I mean, once it got to the fourth quarter, that was it. But Eagles are definitely flying right now, man. That's for sure. I mean, it sucks for the Commanders, man. They lose to their division rivals. But like I said, I don't think anybody really expected them to be there, right? So you got to hang your head high, man. If you're Washington, man, even if you're just a fan, seriously, I mean they have a bright future ahead of them. Jaden Daniels, he's looking like the best quarterback out of that draft. I mean, I know it's only one season. He was what, the second overall pick. Caleb Williams. I mean, who knows? I mean, he's going to be under another um, offense. So let's see. Let's see how he does next season. But right now, it's Jaden Daniels is looking like the best quarterback out of the 2024 draft. Oh man, how about that, man? Saquon Barkley goes to a division rival. Okay, he was in New York slash New Jersey. He was doing his thing. I mean, he was already one of the best running backs in the league when he was with New York. Then he goes to Philly, right? He's doing his thing, stays healthy, and now his first year out of New York, he's going to the Super Bowl with the Eagles. I mean, I just can't imagine how the Giant fans feel. I don't know if they're supporting him. Like, yeah, man, like this is what he needed, a good team around him. But it's a division rival, so I don't know if they're like, yeah, my boy's gonna be in the Super Bowl, or is it more of, man, traitor? I don't know what the Giants fans are thinking, how they feel about it. It must suck, man. It must suck because they're going through a lot. New York, the New York Football Giants and the Jets, the Jersey Jets. I don't see either of those teams being good anytime soon, and that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate because they play in big markets. New York slash New Jersey is a big market, and for both teams to be just terrible, I mean, not really the best for the sport. I'm not saying that I mean, at least even if it was just one team that was good, even if it was one of the New York teams that was good, it'd be good for the sport. I mean, the Jets haven't been good since what 2010. Was that the last time they made the playoffs? I think that was the last time the Jets made the playoffs. Hold on, let's look that up. I think it was 2010. Yeah, okay. With Mark Sanchez, man. And they were good for like what 2 seasons with Rex Ryan and Mark Sanchez. I mean, they had a little run. And then I don't know, they just completely fell apart. Sometimes that happens, man. Sometimes that happens. They had like what 3 years, 3 seasons maybe. I don't know if you guys ever watched the movie That's My Boy. I watched that movie on Friday for some reason, and it's funny, man, because Rex Ryan's in it, and he has a poster of Tom Brady on his wall, and then Adam Sandler kind of throws something at it, and it messes up the poster, and then Rex Ryan's all like, "That's a beautiful picture" or something like that. I forget what he says. He has a perfect jawline and everything, and then he has a Bill Belichick bobblehead as well. And he was a coach for the Jets for a while, so I thought that was funny. They actually beat the They actually beat the Patriots in New England, man. I mean, they beat Tom Brady in his prime on the road in the playoffs. I mean, I don't think that's really. I don't know how many people could really say that. So that's impressive. Here we go. They just brought up the Manning and Brady. Okay, last 7 matchups in the regular season, Buffalo is 4-0, but in the playoffs, Kansas City is 3-0. I don't know how that happens. That's a little weird to me. The fact that every time it's in the regular season, Buffalo is able to beat them, and then in the postseason they can't. That's a little weird. But they're running out right now. Gotta wonder if Chiefsaholics watching this, man. But this is a really big rivalry, man. It's turned into a really big rivalry since what 2020. 2020 was the first time that they played each other in the playoffs in the AFC Championship game. I think the other one was in the last year. The first 2 times they played each other was the AFC Championship game. I think, right? No. Okay, the first time they played each other was in the championship game, and then the last two were in the divisional round. One of them was in Kansas City. The other one was in Baltimore. I'm sorry, Baltimore. Buffalo last year. That's when they had the missed field goal and everything like that. But man, I mean, that 2021 was a straight classic. I mean, the Bills' defense completely fell apart with 13 seconds left. They couldn't hold on to a 3-point lead with 13 seconds left on the clock. But it's got to be Josh Allen's most important game of his career, man. I think they're going to do the national anthem. I'm going to mute myself real quick. Whose stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Mm. All right, it's go time. It is go time, man. I try to turn it up so you guys can hear it. All right. Let's see how this being looks. I don't know why it keeps doing that. All right, whatever. Think that looks decent, right? Yeah, it's fine. All right. I didn't know that they were gonna do the national anthem on TV. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But for a big game like this, they had to, right? All right, we're ready, man. We're ready. Can the Bills finally do it when it matters? That's the main question here. That is what it comes down to. Can the Bills finally beat them when it matters? They could do it in the regular season. Actually, I mean, as we saw, last four matchups in the regular season, they're 4-0. They just haven't been able to do it in the playoffs. I don't know what's going on with that. I've said it on Pick 6. If they don't do it tonight, I don't see them doing it ever. I mean, I don't really know any other team that would beat Kansas City in the AFC other than the Bills. I think the Bills have the best shot. You know, everybody was saying Baltimore. I don't know, man. I just like the overall coaching and the way that the Bills are right now. That's why I think that they have the best shot at beating KC, even over Philly. I don't think Philly would beat them in a Super Bowl. I don't think the Eagles are going to beat Kansas City if Kansas City wins tonight. I don't think they'll be able to win, which I really don't want to see a Eagles versus Chiefs Super Bowl. I think a lot of people don't. You know, I don't think I'm alone there. I feel like my volume's not as high, man. But all right. I don't know why. For some reason, Kansas City is a stadium that I would want to go to. I have no idea why. I think just because it's the loudest stadium in the NFL. This thing doesn't sound too high, man. Or is it just my headset? Yeah, that's all right. I'm actually standing for this game. That's why you guys can see the top part of the background, huh? But all right. I'm fully rooting for the Bills here. So if I'm biased, you know why. I'm rooting for the Bills here. I even had some buffalo wings. All right? I have buffalo wings today. So we're all in. We're all invested in this. We're all in it. The tomahawk chop, that's actually a really good chant, man. I think it sounds cool. But I'm not rocking with the chop today. Are you guys rocking with the chop? I'm excited, man. It's a big game. But again, it ain't a rivalry until Buffalo beats them in the playoffs, because that's when it matters. Harrison Butker with the kickoff. It is going to be Buffalo's ball first. They have two people ready to receive. Kickoff is underway, and the AFC Championship game is underway. And it's going to be a touchback in the middle of the end zone. And that's going to bring out Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills offense. I had some buffalo wings, man. I mean, they had a little kick to it. Let me bring up the. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay. As long as it updates, we should be just fine. All right. Josh Allen in shotgun. He's got Cook to his right. He takes it himself on the first play, and he gets about 4, maybe 5, depending on the spot. Not a terrible play for the first play of the drive. I mean, Josh Allen, for as big of a guy as he is mobile, man. And he's a hard guy to bring down. He really is. Super athletic, too. I mean, he hurdles over defenders. It's something else, man. It's something else watching Josh Allen. 2nd and 6. Allen fakes the handoff. He's going to throw it middle of the field. Almost intercepted out of the hands of Cook. Oh, that should have been a pick. He knows he should have had that. Not really sure where Allen was going with it. He overthrew it a little bit. Wanted Bills versus Commanders? I wanted that too, man. I wanted that too. All right. 3rd and 6. If you didn't notice, a scoreboard tried to say 4th and 6 for a little bit. So already some wacky stuff happening here. Allen in shotgun. He takes it. Drops back. Getting pressured. Trying to scramble out of it. Spins. Throwing. Almost intercepted again. It was bobbled by 2 Chiefs defenders that time. And both of them couldn't hang on to it. Cook had a shot at 2 interceptions twice on that drive. Back-to-back plays. Couldn't hang on to any of them. Oh, man. Shaky start for Buffalo. And missed opportunities from Kansas City right there. Some ugly football, man. All right. Now you got the punt team out. Buffalo went 3 and out, man. They almost got the blocked punt. Fair catch called for at around the 10-yard line. So that's where KC's going to start their first drive. Commanders were making too many mistakes. They're making too many mistakes fumbling the ball. Yeah, I mean, it was a big game. It was a big game, man. But they're a young team. You know, I definitely expect to see them there. It's not like the NFC has a juggernaut of a team like the AFC has, which I don't know why all the dynasties are in the AFC, at least since the 2000s. Fakes the handoff, throws it to Hollywood Brown for the first down. So Buffalo couldn't get a first down on their drive. KC, 1 play, 1 first down. Yeah. I mean, the Eagles have been there before. Washington hasn't, and it showed. It showed, man. It showed. 1st and 10 for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Mahomes fakes the handoff. He's going to throw it. Hollywood Brown once again. And that's a gain of about 9. He was just shy of the first. All right, you got that Mahomes to Brown connection, back-to-back plays. And so far, this start is not looking good for Baltimore. Looking really good for Kansas City, though. Hollywood Brown, former Baltimore Raven. 2nd and 1. The Chiefs are in shotgun here. Isaiah Pacheco fakes the handoff, drops back. Scrambling, looking for something. He's going to take it himself. Pump fakes. Oh, and he gets the first down. Short game, but that's all they needed, man. He pump fake it. It looked like he was a little bit past the line of scrimmage when he did that, but, I mean, it worked. All right, come on, Buffalo. You guys need a sack or something right here. They haven't really gotten anything at all, except for the first play where they got 4 yards. Fakes handoff to Pacheco, rolls, pressure, able to get it out to Worthy. Was he touched before he passed the first down yardage? Okay, they're going to say he was short. Man, Xavier Worthy, you do not want him to get into open field. That guy has some wheels on him. And if I understand right, he's the fastest player in the NFL, right? Something like that. I mean, they had Tyreek Hill for quite a few seasons. Hand off to Pacheco for a short gain. But yeah, the Chiefs just score on super speed receivers somehow. I forgot what was the team that people were complaining about that they didn't get Xavier Worthy. One team passed on Worthy. Oh, you got Juju Smith-Schuster in there. Travis Kelce throws it middle of the field to Juju. Breaks free. Down inside the 25, down at the 21. Smith-Schuster. Former New England Patriot. Hey, man, it seemed like at some point his career was almost over, man, after he left New England. I mean, it didn't seem like there was really any room for him in the league. But then Kansas City picked him up. All right, Pacheco in the backfield, Worthy in motion. To handoff to Pacheco. Or, I'm sorry, Kareem Hunt gets a stiff arm down at about the 12-yard line. Man, he had a big hole right there. I think so. Hasn't updated. Come on. All right, let's see what they do here on 2nd and 2. Say just run the ball. Yep, they run it. Kareem Hunt. Inside handoff. Looks like he might have gotten it. All right, this is a really good drive for Kansas City. Those chunk plays in the air, man, and that big play from Juju. Now they're in the red zone at the 12. They could still get a first down here. Handoff play to Kareem Hunt once again. He goes to the outside, and he's able to break into the end zone for a touchdown. And he does a couple push-ups as the celebration. Wow. 90-yard drive is crazy. Josh Allen just shook his head right now on the sideline. Butker with the extra point. Snap is good. And the kick is good. Kansas City. One heck of a drive, man. 90 yards. And they get it into the end zone with the run play from Kareem Hunt. And it was a very balanced drive. I mean, they were doing everything offensively. They were passing the ball. They were running the ball efficiently. Nothing really went wrong for them on that drive. So good for Kansas City, man. Buffalo's got to answer back. Even if it's just 3. All right, so who gives the Eagles a better run for their money? Or does the winner of this game win the Super Bowl? I think the winner of this game wins the Super Bowl, man. Honestly. Honestly, I mean, I know I'm just an AFC guy, so I might sound biased there, but I think the two best teams are playing in this game right now. I do. I mean, we'll see. See, it's different. I feel like the AFC is the better conference. I truly think the AFC is the better conference. There's good teams in the AFC. Don't get me wrong. There's really good teams in the AFC. The Lions, obviously, but they got kicked out. Um, the Packers. I don't know what happened to them, man. I thought they were going to be better than what they actually were this season, man. I didn't think they're going to be first round exits. I thought they were going to be one of the teams to potentially upset the Lions. Yeah, it was an easy drive. And KC's offense, I mean, it's not like they've been all that great this season. I mean, they haven't been terrible, but they are where they are because of their defense. So if their offense can get going, I don't think KC loses, man. And that's a scary thing. That's a scary thing. Patrick Mahomes, he didn't have the best season. I mean, stat-wise, he probably had one of the worst seasons of his career since being a starter. So if he could turn back into the Patrick Mahomes of last year or the year before, I mean, they'll probably three-peat, man. They'll probably three-peat. It's even Kareem Hunt. That was a guy that went to Cleveland for a little while, and then he's back in Kansas City. Kansas City likes to bring back their old players. I've really noticed that. Kickoff is going to be another touchback in the end zone. So they'll take it from the 30. And Buffalo last drive only got 6 yards, and those 6 yards came on the first play. So let's see what they could do here. Kansas City with 8 straight postseason wins. Oh, yeah, everybody's talking about this three-peat, man. Everybody's talking about this three-peat. The NFL posted a hype video about them getting a three-peat. They did that last week before their game against Houston. Handoff play to Cook. Cook tended to take it to the outside, now tries the inside, bounces off a tackle, and gains about 5. There is a flag that was thrown in the backfield. So let's see what that's on. Looks like it might come back. It's the first flag thrown of today's game. Illegal formation on offense. All right, so now that's going to bring it 5 yards back. All right, starting at least 10 yards back. It's going to be 1st and 15 instead of 2nd and 5. Nah, it can't be 3 and out, man. Okay, it's not completely over if they don't score. I don't think so, because it's not like Kansas City's been a high-power offense this year. Their offense has really struggled the majority of the year. So I'm not going to say that it's not the Chiefs of old. It's not the high-power, we could score on you a one-play Chiefs anymore. But there's just a defense, man. It's just a defense. 1st and 15, Josh Allen looks like he's changed up the play. See what they do. They have a 4-receiver set, 2 on each side. Play clock starting to run down. They get the snap off in time. Allen is going to throw middle of the field, complete to his tight end for a gain of about 12, maybe even 13. And that's a really good play on 1st down. Oh, they call that a gain of 11. Wow. Not a generous spot right there. I thought he'd gain more. Handoff play. And he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go for Johnson right there. All right, what's the call here on 3rd and 3? I'd say pass the ball, right? Yeah, I go pass here. Allen draws back, looks left, throws it complete for a first down. And that's going to take him near midfield. Shakir on the slant. All right. That was their first down of the game. Let's see if they can continue it. Play action, pump fakes. He's rolling right. Still looking for something. He's going to throw it downfield, deep into double coverage. Incomplete. It was thrown really out of bounds. He was just throwing it away. If anything, I think he was trying to look for a penalty, maybe. Hoping that the corner and safety would make some sort of contact with them. Hey, whoa, he got pushed, man. Allen was giving his receivers time and time to get open. Allen on 2nd and 10 gets it complete to Cooper for a 9-yard gain. I mean, man, he was trying his best to get to that first down marker, just couldn't. And man, Amari Cooper is pretty much a journeyman. Tush push here for Allen and the Bills, and they get it. I mean, come on. Allen with the tush push, come on. I don't think anybody could stop that. I don't think any defense in the league could stop that. All right, so they get the first down with ease. Allen handoff play to Cook for a medium gain right there. All right, this is a good drive so far. But yeah, Amari Cooper's got to be some sort of journeyman now. I mean, he was what with Oakland, with the Oakland Raiders first, and then what? He was with Dallas, and then Cleveland. I don't know. Every team's been. Oh, he muffs the snap and he gets it back. He has to fall on it, and oh, that could have gone a lot worse for Buffalo. He didn't look ready for the ball. Oh yeah, he just dropped it. Oh, he just dropped the snap. He was ready for the ball. He just dropped the snap. I thought it was one of those where he was just like this, just waiting for he was calling something, and then the center snapped the ball. Nope. He looked right at it. 3rd and 9 after that play. He's going to throw it complete, and he's going to lose some yardage that he originally had. And that's only going to be a gain of 2. He was trying to juke everybody out right there. Oh, they're bringing out Bass. $53 yards. Snap looks good. Kick by Bass is good. All right. They get 3 on that long field goal. Now remember, Bass was the guy He was the one that missed the field goal last year in the divisional round, which wound up losing Buffalo the game last season. So Bass able to get one this time. I don't know. I'm sure she has an unlimited amount of gear if she wanted some too. They really said my girl Taylor Swift, huh? That's crazy. Man, if we get a Chiefs and Eagles Super Bowl, man, I'm gonna be real. I would. That's not that interesting to me, man. It's not. It really isn't. No, okay, I guess they'll definitely profit off of it because it's two big teams. Philly has a pretty big fan base, and obviously now Kansas City has a big fan base for sure. Not to say that they didn't have a big fan base before, but with this dynasty that they have, I mean the fan base has definitely grown and stuff. So it's definitely going to be a marketable football game. I just don't see the hype around it. I mean, I guess it's a Super Bowl rematch from 2 years ago. That's really it. It's all about love. Oh, on CBS, they showed her walking into the stadium. I know that. And you know they're going to show her a couple times in this game. Unless the Chiefs lose, I don't think they're going to show her. But I'll look at Arrowhead Stadium. There's not really much around. It just looks like that's the only thing around. I mean, I know Kauffman Stadium's right there, but I'm just talking about the surrounding area. There's like a whole lot of nothing, it seems like. All right, kickoff by Bass, and it's going to be returnable. He's going to return it. All right, past the 20, looking for a block. So he gets some, tries to hurdle, gets past the 30, down at about the 33. Oh, it looked like he might have pulled something. It might have been when he tried to jump. I think it's when he tried to jump up, man. It looked a little funky. Yeah, I think so. If Buffalo, I'm sorry, if the Chiefs make it, it's gonna be Chiefs. If it was Chiefs and Commanders, that's different. Fakes the handoff to Hunt. Has time, has a lot of time, throws it deep down the field for Hollywood Brown, who couldn't hang on to it. That's good defense from Buffalo right there. That was some lockdown defense right there. I mean, Kansas City has a good receiving core, but is Hollywood Brown like their, I guess you could say, biggest name? Or I guess it's Hopkins, right? Mahomes drops back on second down. He rolls right. Look, he's going to scramble himself, take it up the field, gets the first down, and runs out of bounds. And there was just no one right there. And when he scrambles, when he takes himself, it never looks like he's running. It just looks like he's just kind of jogging a little bit. I don't think we've ever seen Patrick Mahomes run full speed. At least it looks like he's not running full speed. Unless that's just how he runs. I don't know. Handoff play to Worthy, who gets hit, but it's still a pretty good gain of about 8. It's like Buffalo hit his own guy. Don't hate that call at all. I guess sometimes you just want to get the ball to the fastest guy on the field, right? Yeah, I think Douglas and another Bills player hit each other. Him and Hamlin, their helmets kind of banged against each other's. Yeah. It's a cool name, yeah. But yeah, no, big name receivers, I guess, is Hopkins. I mean, he's past his prime, but he's still a big name, right? Which they got him, middle of the season? He was traded to Kansas City. Tennessee traded Hopkins to the Chiefs. They could have traded him to any other contender. You know they weren't going to do it with the Texans because that's a division rival. You're not going to help your division rival try to get what they want, which is a Super Bowl. Okay? They could have traded him to an NFC team. But nope. Tennessee decided to trade Hopkins to the Dynasty team. Oh, man, that's something else. That's something else. Maybe someone in Tennessee is a Chiefs fan. Someone in that organization is a Chiefs fan secretly. Or maybe a scriptwriter just said, hey, man, you got to give him up, and you got to give him to the Chiefs. Man, everybody was really talking about that game, the Chiefs and Texans game. A lot of people. A lot of people were not happy with that game. I mean, nobody was expecting Houston to win, but it was the way that the game was played. Tacky calls, Troy Aikman going out in the middle of the broadcast. And saying, hey, I'm a quarterback, but that wasn't a penalty. That wasn't roughing the passer, stuff like that. So, I mean, that's not a good look, man. That's not a good look. But it doesn't matter. They want a three-peat this year. That's all that matters. That's all that matters is a three-peat. It's never, ever happened. And I think Buffalo's the last chance, man. I don't think Philly beats Kansas City. It's just, man, nobody can stop Saquon, bro. That's who they have. That's by far their best player on the field, and nobody's really been able to contain him that good. I mean, this postseason, I think he's put himself as the best running back in the league. Buffalo's going to bring some pressure. Oh, and a fumble! Fumble, and Buffalo couldn't fall on it. Kansas City fell on it. Oh, they're still fighting for it. There's a flag on the play. There's a dog pile right now. I could only imagine what the flag's on, but let's see who has the football. Buffalo football. And Mahomes is pointing. Mahomes is pointing at the Bills. Let's see it. Oh, come on. Oh, they called offsides. I knew it was close. I didn't think he was past the line of scrimmage, though. I need to see a replay of that, man. He clearly moved before the snap, but was he past the line of scrimmage? Honestly, I couldn't tell. And I would like to see a replay on that. So NFL, if you're watching this, I would like a replay. Oh, man. So instead of it being Buffalo's ball, it's 1st and 10 for Kansas City. And I'll play to Kareem Hunt up the middle. Gets the first down. Nice run right there for Kareem. Crawling. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. I saw a little bit of taunting there, man. I mean, not taunting, but excessive celebration, maybe? God, just play it. Just play it. He did a little crawl, man, after the run. You see some blue in the crowd, too. Swing pass to Worthy and looked like he was about to take it off. Oh, he gets the first down, though. Man, Kansas City's offense is looking really good right now, but they didn't show the replay of the offsides. I want to see a replay of the offsides. Like I said, I saw him move. When the play happened, I saw him move. I couldn't tell if he was past the line of scrimmage. I couldn't tell. All right, so 2nd and 2 for Kansas City. I'm sure we'll see the replays after the game. Oh, another fumble. Looks like Mahomes fell on it. No. Oh, it's Buffalo football. Mahomes fumbled twice on that drive. Wow. He was trying to hand off to Pacheco. I don't know if it was a play action, RPO, or what. He initially fell on the ball, but couldn't hang on to it. And Buffalo gets a turnover. Nice. All right. You got to make something out of this turnover, man. I mean, I know you're not in the best field position, but still. That is a gift. And, man, Kansas City played some very sloppy football on that drive. I'm telling you, I still want to see that replay. They're not going to show it. But I still want to see it. Because the first one would have gave the Bills really good field position. Right. All right, so we're starting to get a little bit more news as far as off-season stuff goes. Head coaching jobs, defensive coordinating jobs. Hey man, some of them are pretty big. How is Detroit gonna do without their offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator? Can they get another good offense and defensive coordinator? I mean, they lost both of them. That's really something. Both of them in one offseason is crazy. So Dan Campbell / Dan Gamble is going to have to get himself some coordinators, man. They might not have those flashy plays like they were this season. I mean, the Lions, they were running some crazy plays offensively this year. Most of them worked. Some of them didn't. 1st and 10, handoff play to Cook. Cook's going to take it to the inside, breaks the tackle, and is able to get the first down. Unless they say he was short. I know his knee was down, but I think he extended for the first. Oh, yeah, they gave him the first. The clock stopped for some reason. I guess the referee's going to get something together. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's a short for the first down. Okay. Okay, so now they mark it short of the first down. They didn't know. They didn't have it right. All right, so instead of first down, it's going to be 2nd and 1. 31 seconds left in the first quarter. This is probably going to be the last play. Unless they hurry up or something. But I don't see that happening. Let's just go run play. Cook in the backfield. And that's who they give it to. He's able to push forward for the first. That's going to be the last play of the quarter. So they're going to flip sides, man. We have a close game so far. 7-3 Kansas City. Buffalo has the ball. All right, that's 15 minutes down, man. See if any other offseason stuff has really happened. I wasn't able to catch most of the game of the Eagles game, unfortunately. No, there's not much else going on. Well, one thing I do know is that Steelers offensive coordinator is going to stay for another season. I guess he didn't get the head coaching job, any of the head coaching jobs that he was trying to get. High scoring or low scoring? I think it's going to be a little low scoring, man. I think so. Or you know what? Maybe not low scoring. I think the final score probably 24-20. That's not super low scoring, but I don't think a team gets past 30. Yeah, I don't think either team gets past 30 in this game. I really doubt it. It's going to be tough, man. I mean, Buffalo's going to have to beat the Chiefs at their own game. At their house. It's tough. I don't know what was tougher, beating New England in Foxborough in the playoffs when Tom Brady was in his prime, or beating the Chiefs in Kansas City when Patrick Mahomes is in his prime. I mean, the only guy that was able to do it so far has been Burrow. Mark Sanchez was able to beat Tom Brady in the playoffs in New England. That's something else, man. Mark Sanchez may have never won a Super Bowl, but he can at least say that I beat Tom Brady in New England in the playoffs in his prime. Allen has times going to throw a little dump off pass to Cook, who's able to turn up the field, get the first down, and get some more down at the 45. All right, nice play right there, man. Let's go. Ooh, the Chiefs almost got a hand on it. All right, first down for Buffalo. Cook moves to the right of Allen. Drops back. He's looking, pointing middle of the field. Pump fakes, then gets out of the pressure. Rolls right. Still looking for something. He's going to throw it deep down the field in double coverage. Incomplete. Oh, that was a dangerous throw. He was looking for Coleman right there. There's a flag. Let's see what the marker's on. Man, that was a risky throw. He was really trying to force something there. Holding on defense. All right. I was holding on Nick Bolton. Oh. All right, so Buffalo was able to get a first down after that call. It's a handoff play. And he gets about 4. Little run play from Davis right there. That was his first run of the game. But all right, Buffalo slowing the game down. After that, it was almost an interception. Right receiver in motion. He's going to give it to him. Oh, and he gets hit behind the line of scrimmage. Lost about a yard. Nice tackle by Reed, man. Nice tackle. I mean, he wasn't fooled right there. You saw him the whole way. So that's going to lead to 3rd and 9. Crowd getting into it. Loudest crowd in the NFL. Chiefs bring pressure. Throws it wide open, complete to Amari Cooper for the first down. Up the middle. And Kansas City brought a lot of pressure last week against the Texans, and it worked. Every time they brought pressure, they were getting it. It's either they were getting to CJ Stroud, or he just had to throw it away like quick. Houston had no answer for Kansas City's pressure. Josh Allen, though, able to zip one to Cooper. Able to time that just right. Allen on first down. Has time. Pocket collapses. He fumbles the ball, and he's able to get it one-handed. But that's still going to go down as a sack. And, man, that's the 3rd fumble. I'm sorry, 4th, right? Because he muffed the snap. So both quarterbacks have fumbled the ball 2 times. Allen with the muff snap, and then this play. Mahomes back-to-back plays last drive. That's how Buffalo got the football back. 2nd and 20 after that play. Allen looks left, throws left, gets it complete to about the 30. Still going to be 3rd and long, man. I mean, he got it to Hollins for just a 7-yard gain. That was his first reception, too. All right, let's see if they go middle of the field here again. Allen looks middle of the field, throws middle of the field, complete for the first down. They're now in the red zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. He got it out to Shakur. I told you, middle of the field. That's where they've been going. Allen, handoff play to Cook. He's trying to get it to the outside, breaks it to the outside, gets into the end zone for the touchdown. James Cook with a nice run. And Buffalo is cooking as they now have the lead 9-7 with the extra point to go. All right. he was able to beat those defenders, man. He was just like, you know what? I'm faster than you guys. And he proved it. All right. It's just weird they wait a long time for the extra point. Bass's extra point's up and good. Buffalo now up 10-7 with 10:25 left in the second quarter. All started from that fumble, man. Now I don't know if it was an RPO or what. I'm not exactly sure what that play was supposed to be. But there was definitely miscommunication from Pacheco and Mahomes, and that cost them 7. Oh, no. That's not what I want to refresh. I want to refresh the scoreboard. Come on now. There we go. I don't know why I was saying it was delayed. All right, Buffalo's doing what they're supposed to do. Kansas City doesn't make that many mistakes. But when they do, you got to capitalize on it, and that's what they did. Telling you, man, I'm rooting hard for Buffalo right now. All right. By the way, the buffalo wings I had were pretty good. I actually like a buffalo buffalo sauce on the wings, man. It's not my favorite. I think it's probably it's probably like my second or third favorite wing flavor. I got lemon pepper first, and then I'd say, yeah, I think I'd go buffalo above barbecue. I like barbecue as well, but I think I go buffalo. So lemon pepper, buffalo, and barbecue, honey barbecue. You gotta go with ranch on the wings. I don't go with blue cheese. I don't know. I just don't like blue cheese. I've had it before. It's no, never with wings. I've never had blue cheese with wings, but I just do not like the taste of blue cheese. I don't. But to my understanding, that's how they have it in Buffalo. So I mean, I couldn't go full Buffalo for them. So I guess I only went half. Because there's some places that really have it with blue cheese. I mean, like that. It's to my understanding that if you have wings with ranch, they look at you weird because it's their tradition to have it with blue cheese. I don't know if Buffalo is one of those places, but I think that's what they have their buffalo wings with. I like that background that they got. That's pretty cool. I've been trying to make the thumbnails custom, or not custom, but just been getting pictures and making the background rather than just getting one picture from Google. Mahomes going to pass it out to Kelsey for his first reception, fighting for some extra yardage and able to get one extra yard. That's again about 9 on the first play of the drive, or let's say 8. If they can stop Kansas City this drive, that's making a statement. Yeah. And man, if they could get Kansas City in a 2-possession game, that's big. Oh, nice stop from the Bills defense right there. Kareem Hunt ran into a wall. He might have gotten maybe a yard at most. But Hunt ran full speed and just boom. That was a really quick play. Okay, yeah, so he did get a yard. All right, 3rd and 1, 3rd and short. They give it to Hunt once again, and he runs into a wall again. And he's short of the 1st down. That's going to bring up 4th down. Oh, what a tackle. He went flying, too. Did he do a front flip? He did a whole front flip off of that tackle. Oh, those were 2 big hits to take, man, from Kareem. Because it's not like he's patient. He's running full speed, man. He's over there just trying to get to the wall. Didn't work on either play. All right, so Kansas City's going to talk it over. Now, Andy Reid does have some history in going for it on 4th down. I mean, they're not super aggressive like Campbell or like Washington's head coach, but they do get aggressive from time to time. All right, offense is out there. Are they going to try to make him jump off sides? I mean, man, if they don't get it here, that's big. They might do a bit of a tush push here. They're going for it. It's going to be a bootleg play. Mahomes is going to get the 1st down and slide. Good play. Good play. Bootleg play. Pacheco was his only option if he was covered. All right, so the Chiefs drive continues. Being aggressive worked that time. Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt, and he gets about a yard. Man, they're using Kareem Hunt a lot. Pacheco hasn't really been out there too much. It was kind of the same thing last week. Well, not the same thing, but in the second half last week, they were utilizing Kareem Hunt a lot more than they were utilizing Pacheco. Juju moves to the left side. Mahomes looks to Worthy, who tries to do a little stutter step and gets the 1st down. Gets out of bounds. He was looking towards Worthy the whole way. Oh, he knew he was going to throw it to Worthy. I think he just saw that the defender was playing a little bit further back and that the route was like a 5-yard route. So he's like, hey, he's going to be open. Mahomes drops back. He's going to throw it to Hopkins for his 1st reception and the 1st down. And again, I think that was the reason. He was looking at Hopkins the whole time again. Defense was the defender was playing further back. That was more of a zone. He probably thought that he was going to go inside. Handoff play to Pacheco this time. Gets about 2, maybe 3. And that's the first time he's gotten the ball in a minute. But all right, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Buffalo here. I am. Kansas City starting to move the ball once again. They bring 4. Gives to Pacheco once again, who gets about 6. He was down. And Pacheco's one of those running backs who's not going to give you top 5 stats in the league, but he's definitely going to give you quality yards when you need them. All right, 3rd and 4, Mahomes switching something up. Might see something in the defense. He's going to call timeout as the play clock runs down. So they've used 2 timeouts in this drive alone. One of them was to talk over that 4th down, and one which they wound up getting. And now they're going to have to talk over a 3rd and 4. I think even if you just limit them to 3, I'm feeling good if I'm Buffalo. Why am I keep saying trying to say Baltimore? I'm still feeling good if I'm Buffalo, even if you give up 3. All right, he hard counts a couple times. P right in motion. He snaps it. He's going to throw it. Complete to Worthy, who does a shifty move and gains back the 1st down yards that he needed. Oh, flag on the play. We see yellow. Let's see what it's on. This is a big 3rd and 4. Of course, Mahomes pointing to Buffalo. That's not the first time he's pointed after a penalty's been thrown. Face mask on Buffalo. Okay, but technically he didn't grab onto the face mask, right? He was definitely touching the face mask. But he didn't grab it. And well, I mean, it was more like he was touching the visor. He never touched the face mask. He definitely didn't grab the face mask. Mahomes drops back, throws it complete to Worthy. Worthy able to dive for the end zone for the touchdown. Xavier Worthy able to get the Chiefs right back on top. But okay, that's something I'm going to point out. That face mask call, he never really grabbed the face mask. He touched his visor, never touched the face mask. And again, it was touch, not grab. Extra point by Butker's up and right down the middle, and good. Kansas City up 14-10. 4:13 left in the second. Oh, that's a touchdown. Over there impersonating a Lambeau leap. And everybody's happy in Kansas City right now. I think Buffalo's way of winning this game is by getting to a 2-possession lead. That's got to be the way, man. I mean, all these games are always close. They're always close. Now, I'm talking about the playoff games. They're always close. Unless Buffalo's the last team to have the ball, their only chance of winning is if they get a good lead on the Chiefs. Do I see that happening? I don't know. I think they're just going to have to hope that they get the ball last. And literally the ball last. Because one time they left 13 seconds left and that wasn't enough. Which was crazy, man. If you're questioning why I'm moving around a lot, actually, I'm standing for this game. Okay, so what do we think about the officiating so far? Is it tacky? I don't know. I think that face mask call was a little something. A little bit concerned. But that's just me, though. That's just me. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm the one that's just tripping out here. Maybe that was a face mask. Maybe he did grab onto the face mask. Maybe I'm too far from the TV and couldn't see it. I don't know. Man, they're showing the skyline, and you can see some blue sprinkled in here and there over there. I mean, Bills Mafia, man, they deserve a Super Bowl. They really do. Boomy kickoff, and it's going to be a touchback. He runs to the back of the end zone. I think the momentum pushed him back. All right. 1st and 10 for the current America's team this week. Buffalo Bills. Play action. Allen has time. Pocket collapses. Throws it. Middle field incomplete. Was looking for his tight end right there. Good defense. Good defensive play from Kansas City. Pressure was coming. Oh, if he held on to that ball a little bit longer, that probably would have been a strip sack. Illegal formation on offense. I didn't see any flag thrown. Right? I didn't see a flag thrown at all. I hope that muted myself. I think it did, right? All right, should have muted. 2nd and 10. Allen throws it low, incomplete. Man, it kicked. I think he kicked it away from himself. It looked like he was about to get possession right there. And then it looked like he kicked the ball out of his hand or something. Maybe even out of his, let's see. Oh, no, it just bounced. Did he ever have possession? Oh, no, that touched the ground. All right, 3rd down. They're 4-6 on third down conversions today. Chiefs bring 3. Allen gonna throw it deep. Overshoots his man. And that's a stop for the KC defense. Man. Those are big penalties. 15 yards with the first down. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that was a face mask, man. But, I mean. All right, punt is off. And it's going to be a decent one here. Let's see how he does on the return. He has to backpedal a couple of yards. Now he's getting a good return. Past the 50. Still on his feet. And he's down near the 30. Oh, man. Oh, this is looking good for Kansas City right now. Man, they got that momentum right now. And that stadium's rocking. Sheesh. How about the fact that he was able to keep himself in bounds? The footing, the balance that he had. Worthy in motion, and I play to Kareem Hunt. He's able to fight for some really extra yards for about 7. Yeah. Oh, Kareem Hunt looks a little bit shaken up. KC's starting to turn it up right now, and Buffalo doesn't have an answer right now. That's what it's at right currently. Second and 5. Mahomes throws a quick pass to Kelsey, who drops it. And he got hit too. Maybe that's why he dropped it. Oh, no. He was looking up the field first. He turned his head. Yep, he turned his head. All right. Chiefs are in threat of not taking advantage of this good field position. 3rd and 5. Mahomes alone. Drops back. He's looking. Pressure. Throws it down the field, and it is caught. Oh, they're battling for it. But it's going to be complete to Worthy. Flag is thrown. They're still fighting for the ball. But regardless, it's going to be Kansas City ball because they already called for it. Nice catch by Worthy. There's yellow on the field. And it was holding on the defense. So, I mean, even if you didn't catch it, it was holding. By DeMar Hamlin on Travis Kelce. Oh. If anything, it looked like an interception first. Jet sweep to Worthy, able to get past the defender, but still tackle behind the line. Yeah, it looked like it was an interception first, and then Worthy was able to kind of get it to where it was a tie, where both of them had possession of the ball. And it's like baseball, tie goes to the receiver, just like how tie goes to the runner. Oh, he threw a challenge flag and they just completely ignored it. What? Okay. All right, so I guess that play didn't count. So they were allowed to challenge the play of a completed catch to Worthy. Because like I said, at first it looked like it was an interception, but I don't think it's enough to overturn it, man. It seemed like they ignored it at first. Hey man, maybe that wasn't a part of the script. Maybe that wasn't a part of the script. That's all I gotta say there. But man, Super Bowl licks is in 2 weeks. You got the Pro Bowl next week, which I don't even know if I'll even watch it, to be real with you. I don't really. I haven't watched a Pro Bowl game in years. I think the UFL starts in what? Not February, in April. I didn't watch. I know I didn't watch it last year. I think I might have watched like half a game or so. Oh, it starts March 28th. Man, okay, so it starts around baseball season. Okay. I actually kind of like how the schedules are set up. Okay, so their weekly schedules for the UFL is Friday through Sunday. I mean, they're not competing with high school football, they're not competing with college football, so they could do it that whole time. Yeah, it stands. I didn't think it was going to be enough to overturn it. Oh, okay, so they were challenging if the. Oh, okay, no, okay, the ball hit the ground, so that's what they were challenging. I thought they were challenging for an interception or challenging for an incomplete. Okay. Hunter motion is going to throw it end zone to Hopkins, and he overthrows him. Do it a little bit too much to the right. Okay, that made more sense of a challenge. It did hit the ground. But yeah, no, the ball wasn't moving or anything. All right, second and goal. Direct snap to Pacheco. And he's going to get down at about the 1.5 yard line. It's going to be third and goal. Okay, so they are going to have to run one more play before the 2-minute warning. Because the game clock and play clock are about half a second difference. Okay, I guess they don't have to run a play. Apparently, it has to be a full second. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was the rules here. All right. Well, that's going to lead to the 2-minute warning. Oh. All right. Man. Man, I had to sneeze a little bit. All right. Now we're good. Only KC can get. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know that was a rule until now. But oh well. Oh well, right. Who are you guys going to be cheering for the UFL season, man? I think I know my team. There's no teams in my area, not even close. Not even remotely close. Not even in the state of California. You know, forget close, not even in the state, not even in the neighboring state. Right? Or is there a team in Vegas? No, there's no team in Vegas. The team I'm picking a root for the UFL is or should it be the Battlehawks? Okay, now I'm thinking either the San Antonio Brahmas, or the St. Louis Battlehawks. The Battlehawks play in the old Ram Stadium. You know, before they moved back over here. Oh man, since there's no team out here, I'm kind of, I don't know who to root for. I don't know. It's either one of the Texas teams or Missouri. No, Missouri's a little further, right? Let me. Now I got to get into my geography. My geography is not that great. I got to look at the map. All right. 3rd and goal from the 1. Bootleg play. Mahomes is going to have a lane to run, and he takes it. Touchdown, Kansas City. And they take a 2-possession lead here in the second quarter. And now there's a little bit of scuffling going on. Now there's flags thrown. That's probably going to be on Buffalo. Oh, yeah, no. Okay, so it's either San Antonio or Houston. I don't know which one's more western. Yeah, they got called for unnecessary roughness. Okay, so the unnecessary roughness was where? Okay, that was a clean hit by Hamlin. I don't know why. Okay, by Phillips right there. Okay. You know what? Let's do the extra point first. And then let me say something. Snap is good. Kick is good by Harrison Butker. 21-10, Kansas City. Okay. Let me say one thing, though. The Chiefs players were taunting, man. All right? They were talking. They were right there in front of their face and stuff. I saw that. I clearly saw that. Travis Kelce was all up in one of the Bills defenders' face. There was no taunting call there or nothing. I saw it. All right, San Antonio's more west. I'm not gonna go for Houston. I wasn't gonna go for Houston anyways. Yeah. I guess just because I still have beef with the Houston Astros. Okay, I don't care if that happened almost 8 years ago. All right, that beef is still there. But yeah, I mean the UFL for not having a team. Forget a market like LA, but even just San Francisco, San Diego, a market like that, they don't have a team at all in California. That's crazy. I guess out of staters would probably say that we're spoiled with all the sports teams we have, and we are. We are. You know what? You know what? Maybe that's why the UFL, whoever's head of the UFL, is not from California. Is just saying, you know what? You guys have too many teams. We're not giving you one. Yeah, even if it's just a field goal, just to keep within a possession. I agree. Yep, UFL HQ was saying, you know what? California, you guys have a bunch of baseball teams. You guys have quite a few NFL teams, multiple hockey teams. You guys can't have a UFL team. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I cracked the code. I cracked the code. All right, kickoff is going to be returnable. Let's see what he does with it. And it's not going to be a very great one, man. He's down at about the 26. I'm telling you, the Chiefs players were taunted, man. I'm telling you. All up in the Bills players' faces after the touchdown. Nothing got called on that. See, last week, I'm going to be real. I didn't call out that much. I was being a little bit, trying to be a little bit supportive of both. But I don't know. I've seen some stuff already in this game. Chiefs bring pressure. Allen able to get it, flips it out to his receiver for a short gain. That wasn't a throw. That was a flip. Second and 6. Allen feels pressure again and gets it out quick again and gets another completion. Might have been short of the marker. Flag is thrown. Allen was able to get out to Coleman. The flag was thrown as soon as the Chiefs defender hit Coleman. So let's see if it's on Kansas City right now. Oh, it was PI. All right, so they took the penalty to give him the first down. Allen throws it complete. I mean, they were giving Cooper those yards, and he got the first down. Let's say Mark, I'm sure. I thought he got it, right? I mean, he didn't extend for it, but I'm pretty okay. No, they're going to say he was short. I thought he got it. All right, again a 9, not too much of a big deal. They're playing really far back. Handoff play. First down bounces and gets past the 50, down at the 49. And the Chiefs offense is hurrying it up. Another handoff play. This time not as successful. I mean, they're in a hurry up mode, but they're running the ball a lot. They still have 2 timeouts. Under 50 seconds now at 45 seconds. 2nd and 6. They're going to pass the ball this time. Allen going to throw it downfield. Gets his man complete, and Coleman, and he's able to get out of bounds. All right. Well, now I think they're around Bass territory. Not a very comfortable field goal shot from here, but they're in a bit of that's still a pretty far shot. You definitely want to get at least something, even if it's just a few yards. Man, it looks like super dark over there, man. I'm saying, like, they don't have that many lights in the parking lot, it seems like. And if they do, it's like the lights are super dim. That's crazy. Yeah, I see Carson Wentz on the sideline right there. Man, the guy could be a 2-time Super Bowl champion after this season, potentially. In both those seasons, he wasn't the starter. Allen drops back, scrambling, pressure, throws it away. Well, yeah, man, when Carson Wentz won his Super Bowl in Philadelphia, it was Nick Foles that was the one that was the starter. I mean, Carson Wentz was an MVP candidate that year, and he wound up not getting it due to injury. I think, they gave it to Tom Brady that year? Nick Foles was able to step up, and he was able to beat Brady and become the Super Bowl MVP. And what did they do after that? They said goodbye to Nick Foles. Allen going to throw it deep down the field, one-on-one, gets it complete for the touchdown. Flag is thrown. That has to be pass interference, right? But nonetheless, it is a touchdown on a big play. Nice throw by Allen. Yeah, that was pass interference on defense. That was a good catch, too, by Hollins. Okay, see, I never understood why the officials feel the need to throw the flag. They could just, drop it. But maybe they want to show that they have a little bit of an arm, you know? That's my only assumption there. Officials never just drop the flag. They always try to get a nice throw in. Extra point by Bass is almost blocked, but it's up and good. So it's back to a 4-point game. 23 seconds left. Although Kansas City doesn't have any timeouts. There's a flag. Is that offsides? I know the Chiefs player got there really quick. Now, if that's the case, it looks like Buffalo might try to go for the 2-point conversion. Okay, it was offsides. I'm not against if they go for the 2-point conversion here. Yeah, okay, they're going for 2 points here. It's going to be at the 1-yard line to make it a 2-point game. Oh, I'm sorry, a 3-point game. All right. Buffalo's 2 for 2 on 2-point attempts this season. Last week they won via 2-point conversion. Not because anybody made a 2-point conversion, but because someone missed a 2-point conversion. Let's see if they go a little tush push here. No, they don't. Little bit of a delayed tush push. I don't think he got it. He didn't get it. He tried to lateral it back, but he was short. He lateraled out to Samuel. I think that was the play was dead by then, though. And the 2-point try does not work. All they needed was a yard. Nope. He tried to extend. He never got it. Okay, so that wound up biting them, I guess. But okay, in this stage, what 4 points, 5 points, a 4.5 point deficit is pretty much the same thing. You're pretty much in the same situation regardless. So does it really matter? I don't think so. But I mean, a point was left off the board. Man, Allen really trying to make that play work, man. He tried. It just wasn't. Is that Matthew McConaughey in a Bears? In some Bears gear? Hey, man, I've been seeing Matthew McConaughey in a lot of things recently. I don't know why. Whether it be commercials, the national well, not the national championship game, but when Texas was in it for the college playoffs, and he was even at SmackDown. Man, Matthew McConaughey's been all over the place recently, huh? Living the life. What's good, Hectic? What'd you think about that first game, man? I'm gonna be honest, it was a little bit. I thought it was gonna be a little bit of a closer game, man. I think Washington. They're a young team and they made young mistakes. That's what happened. The Commanders are a young team and they made young mistakes. The Eagles are at a point where they have that experience factor in them, and Washington didn't. Washington doesn't have that factor. And that tends to happen a lot in the playoffs. It does. That's why I'm always hesitant to pick a rookie quarterback when the postseason hits, no matter how good their rookie season is. All right, kickoff is away, and it's going to be he's going to return it deep in his own end zone. He's just going to try to look for some sort of crazy return, and he only gets back to about the 23. I mean, why not? I don't think they were gonna try anything offensively anyways. So you're just trying to see if, hey man, maybe I could get a 108-yard touchdown run on the kickoff. Oh yeah, there was no room for Allen at all. And all Kansas City is gonna do is take a knee. Unless they fake the knee. No, they take the knee. And that's gonna take it to halftime. And the AFC Championship game, man. 30 minutes down, 30 to go. 21-16. Kansas City on top. They do get the ball back after the half. So that's going to be big. I mean, if they score a touchdown on that drive, that's going to mean a lot, I think. All right, let's look into a little bit onto who made the Pro Bowl. I'm not exactly sure who's the Pro Bowl team, but let's see. Okay. Okay, maybe I should have looked up something else. Pro Bowl rosters? Yeah. This isn't really giving me what I want either. Okay, there we go. All right, so multiple Baltimore players made the Pro Bowl. Obviously, Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, Zay Flowers, um, Marlon Humphrey. I mean, the guys on the Ravens that you would expect to make on the Pro Bowl roster. Actually, they have quite a few, man. How many does it say here? Um. Oh, Baltimore has 9 Pro Bowlers. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so the quarterbacks are going to be Josh Allen, which I don't know how they have that already. Are they trying to tell us something? Is the NFL trying to tell us something? Josh Allen is reported on this Pro Bowl roster. Does that mean anything? I hope not. Anyways, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, well deserved. I mean, he had a really good season, regardless of how Cincy did. He was balling out this year. Yeah, statistically, I think that was his best season, right? Joe Burrow, defense just wasn't there this year, man. It is what it is. Lamar Jackson, obviously. Running backs, Derrick Henry, Joe Mixon, Jonathan Taylor. Pretty good running back core right there. Fullback from the Ravens. Wide receivers, okay. You have Jamar Chase, Jerry Jeudy from the Cleveland Browns, Nico Collins from the Houston Texans, Zay Flowers, and Brian Thomas Jr. from Jacksonville, which is the replacement for Zay Flowers. So Brian Thomas is a rookie, right? Hey, man, shout out to him. Jacksonville definitely didn't have a good season, but he was one of the bright spots over there in Jacksonville. Titans, they have 2, Brock Bowers and Travis Kelce. Okay, they're not trying to tell us something. All right, because Travis Kelce's on the list. Okay, maybe I was stepping a little bit. All right. That's on the AFC side as far as big players. Defensive side, defensive end, Myles Garrett. It's like, I don't think anybody's surprised there. Trey Hendrickson of the Cincinnati Bengals. Very underrated, man. He is. Max Crosby, of course. And then you have Hunter from the Houston Texans, who's Max Crosby's replacement. What's up, JC? Interior lineman, Cam Hayward making another Pro Bowl. Shout out to him. Chris Jones. And then outside linebacker, TJ Watt in there, Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa, which is a replacement for Khalil Mack. He's replacing his own teammate. Man, the Chargers have Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa on defense. That's a pretty scary duo. And then Minkah Fitzpatrick able to make the Pro Bowl list, huh? Minkah had a bit of a down year this year. Man, I guess he's still able to make a Pro Bowl. Special teams, Chris Boswell made the Pro Bowl. Well deserved. Well deserved. I was waiting for that. I was trying to scroll through to see if he made it. Chris Boswell made the Pro Bowl. The Steelers season MVP, at least in my book. All right, that's only the AFC side. Doesn't it show the NFC side? Or did I... What? Oh, I think I gotta go to the scroll up the NFC side. That's what I did wrong. No? Huh. Oh yeah, it only said AFC. Okay, let me look up NFC. Okay, I don't know why they're on two separate pages. All right, quarterbacks are Jared Goff, Jaden Daniels, and Sammy D. Sam Darnold. Is that? I think that's his first Pro Bowl he's made, right? I don't think he made one with the Jets. So good on Sam Darnold. I mean, the year didn't end off very great. People are saying that he lost out on a lot of money because of the way he played in the wild card round against the Rams. But all in all, had a solid season. I don't think nobody was really expecting him to have the season that he had. So we'll see. I mean, maybe he still does get some good chunk of change this year. Running back Saquon Barkley was chosen. Won't be able to play. Won't be able to go and go to the festivities of the Pro Bowl, but he was selected for it. Jahmyr Gibbs of the Detroit Lions. He's a beast. Josh Jacobs of the Green Bay Packers. Beast as well. Fullback Kyle Juszczyk. I mean, I don't really know who else you would pick as a fullback for the position. Wide receivers: Justin Jefferson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, CeeDee Lamb, and Terry McLaurin. I mean, those are some really good wide receivers. You know, that's a conversation no one brings up either. Are the wide receivers on the NFC better than the wide receivers on the AFC? Because I'm gonna be honest, with the list that I read, I think that might be the case. I think the quarterbacks are better in the AFC. The NFC might have the better receivers, though. I think that's pretty fair to say. I mean, Justin Jefferson's the best receiver in the league. So they definitely have the best receiver in the league. Tight ends, George Kittle and Trey McBride from the Arizona Cardinals. Man, McBride is definitely making his presence known. He's had 2 seasons, and he's a solid tight end. All right, defensive side, you have Nick Bosa and Micah Parsons. Rashawn Gary as well from the Packers. Fred Warner making another Pro Bowl. All right. Brandon Aubrey made the field goal kicker. Okay. He's the kicker that made it as the for the Pro Bowl. So, I mean, big names in the Pro Bowl. A lot of people think that a Pro Bowl is a bit of a joke as far as the way it's constructed, as far as who gets in and who isn't. People say that because 1 year Tyler Huntley made the Pro Bowl after one player went down, and they wound up giving it to Tyler Huntley, who was a backup quarterback, and he was in because Lamar Jackson was out. And they gave the Pro Bowl spot to Huntley. Maybe that's why people don't like the way the Pro Bowls is, or voting, or what have you. I'm not exactly sure how voting works. I don't know if it's like MLB where you get to choose, where the fans choose. I've never voted on Pro Bowl. But I'm not going to watch it, but we got to see Chris Boswell get 6 field goals. Yep. That's got to happen. That is a must. That's a must. I'm calling it right now. Boswell's going to be the Pro Bowl MVP. You know, he might even get 7. Oh, man. Wait, do they even kick field goals in the Pro Bowl game because it's flag football? I don't even know how that works. I honestly don't know. Or is it just a kickoff? I genuinely haven't watched a Pro Bowl since they went to flag football. I don't know what they do. I know when I used to play football on the street, we'd have a kickoff, man, but we just throw it like as far as we could. We call it a throw off, and you just launch that thing. I mean, I guess we could have started from like super far back, but we didn't want to do that. We wanted to have that like real feel to the game. But yeah, we would like throw it as far as we could. All right, and I'm telling you, Super Bowl licks. It's gonna be in New Orleans. Where's it gonna be next season? I know it's in SoFi again. Is it 2027? Okay, okay, maybe I should look up 2026. Oh, okay, so the Super Bowl goes back to Santa Clara next year at Levi's Stadium. Okay. Hey, man. I guess it just works out, right? Guess I'm going to have to take a road trip next February. Oh, man. They haven't had a Super Bowl there since Super Bowl 50, when that was Peyton Manning's last game, when the Broncos beat the Panthers. They haven't been to Santa Clara since. You know, they actually had a WrestleMania there. When was it? Was it 2014? And there haven't been talks of them ever going back there. That'd be cool if they go back. With the Niners hosting the Steelers. I don't see the Niners maybe if they could stay healthy. I don't know about the Steelers, man. There's a lot that needs to happen. There's a lot of stuff that needs to change over there in Pittsburgh. I'm saying that. And it sucks to say. It really does. It really does. But I don't see a Super Bowl with what they have right now. I just don't think it's gonna happen. I'd like for it to happen, but hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. But hey, it's only a road trip. So if that'd be the case, it's not like I have to. It's not like you have to fly out there. It's not a very close road trip, but still. I wonder who's gonna do the halftime show next year. You know, okay, maybe since they're switching, to hip hop a little bit more, maybe they might have someone from the Bay do it. I don't know. But then again, people said that Lil Wayne was going to be performing the halftime show in New Orleans. They didn't want to be in Kendrick Lamar, so we'll see. Okay, so it's 2027 that they go back to SoFi, I think. It's either 27 or 28. Which I think they're just going to, it's going to be like the same stadiums as far as now. I expect them to go back to Vegas within the next 10 years, maybe even within the next 5. Kickoff in the second half is underway, and it's returnable. It's going to take it past the 20, cuts back inside. Oh, big hit. And he's tackled at the 24, 25-yard line. Big hit by Lewis. And that's a way to start off a half. That should wake him up. Man. But, yeah, I think we're going to see the same cycle. And I keep comparing the two. But they're not the same. They're different, but kind of the same. First and 10 for Kansas City. Shotgun. Mahomes is rolling right. He's going to take it himself. He's past the 30. Gets the first down and slides. But WrestleMania and the Super Bowl kind of have their set stadiums that they mainly go to. They go to New Orleans a lot. They go to that's pretty much it, I think, right? But now since there's a stadium in Vegas and a stadium out here, I mean, they're gonna go to those two a lot, especially because they're indoors. And even if it wasn't indoors out here, I think they still would have it. Handoff play to Hunt, who gets tackled. Oh no, he's able to break the first set of tackles and able to fight for about 2-3 yards. What a run by Kareem Hunt. Wasn't a big gain, but man, he was able to stay on his feet. I forgot about Arizona too. Yeah. Yeah. Those three stadiums, and it's cool the fact that they're, here on the West. So I'm fine with that. Those in the middle of the field, incomplete. Was looking for Hollywood Brown. Gets a flag. Oh. Okay, see, I wasn't paying attention in the middle of the field, so I didn't see much contact. But the flag was thrown. Brown was looking for the flag. All right, pass interference on Buffalo, so that's going to be an automatic first down. But yeah, man, we got some stadiums out here in the West Coast, man. But WrestleMania hasn't had one out there since, 26 in Arizona? They haven't had anything in the toaster since then. Oh, it's going to be a double reverse, and Pacheco falls on his own. He's able to get about 2. It was a double reverse. Turned into a flea flicker, and then he gave it out to Pacheco. He fell right when he caught it. Yeah, there was a little bit of scandal last time they had a Super Bowl in Arizona. They said the turf wasn't good, or the grass was terrible. And I played a Hunt for getting about 6. But that's what they were saying. I don't know if they used turf or grass, but whatever it was, the playing field was not good. And it was for the Super Bowl. You had players slipping and sliding like if it was a raining game. And the stadium's indoors. It's an indoor stadium. All right, 3rd and 3. Buffalo brings 3. He's going to get it out complete to Hollywood Brown, who turns it up the field and gets out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. And the Chiefs are moving. Oh, nobody on that side of the field. Yeah, Bishop was trying to grab his hair a little bit. You saw that? Okay, there was a little bit of grab on the face. Okay, that play was more of a face mask than the one that was actually called. And I'll play to Hunt. Nothing there whatsoever. Lost about 2. There's a couple of teams that are getting new stadiums. So maybe, I think they're getting a new stadium out in Nashville for the Tennessee Titans. Chicago is apparently going to get an indoor stadium, which I don't think that fits the Bears very well, but oh well. A retractable roof, 2nd and 11, Mahomes looking, scrambling, dancing, throws it. Incomplete, man. It was tipped up in the air by Juju. And that could have been dangerous right there for Kansas City. But there's quite a few teams that are trying to get retractable roofs. I mean, that's a new trend, retractable roofs. Bit of a hybrid, which I don't think works for every team. I'm glad that the Bills are getting a outdoor stadium. Mahomes on 30-11 has plenty of time. There's holding right there that was not called, and he's still sacked by Milano. I saw holding. I saw holding on the right side at 74. That was holding, right? Well, regardless, Mahomes was sacked. So, I mean, there you go. I would still like to see some yellow being thrown there. All right. I thought I saw a hold. Hey man, maybe you should get me out there with in some zebra stripes. Throw some darts with the flags, man. All right, so Buffalo able to get a stop here. Let's see what the punt is. It bounced in the end zone. Bounced in the end zone. Buffalo going to have it at the 20. All right, Buffalo gets a stop. Gets a good stop. See, now I want to look up how you could become an NFL officiator, man. And when I throw a flag, man, I'm going to throw like at least 10 yards. All right, I'm going to show off my arm. I might even throw as far as I could. See, what other teams are looking for a new stadium? Cleveland they're in the talks of a new stadium. I don't know. It's like in the suburbs over there, from what I understand. But again, a retractable roof. I don't think that fits the Browns either. It's just the culture. They have that old school culture. Some teams it doesn't really matter. A team like the Browns have a roof on their stadium. I'm not sure when the one in Tennessee is going to be done. Have a Super Bowl in Nashville. That's going to be cool, man. That's definitely going to be something. They'll definitely do that. It would kill me. Yeah, I don't. Okay, the sound of a Super Bowl being hosted in Pittsburgh, it sounds insane in a good way, right? Insane in a good way, but it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. Nah, stadium wouldn't work in Pittsburgh, and that's what I'm saying. Some teams just seem like are just too historic to have a stadium. Packers can't do it. It wouldn't make sense for the Packers. It doesn't make sense for the Steelers. Even a team like the Chiefs, they're really, I mean, yeah, they're a historic franchise and they've been around for a long time. Handoff play to Cook. Cook able to get about 5 on the play. Even a team like Buffalo, it doesn't make sense for Buffalo to get a stadium. Heck, the home field advantage that they have late in the season and into January because of how cold it gets over there, they can't get that in a dome. I mean, I guess in the new stadium that they're going to get, they won't be able to throw snowballs, but still. 2nd and 5, Cook in the backfield once again. They give it to the Cook, who turns it up outside. Stiff arm. Ooh, get off me. Past the 40. Big run past the 50 into Kansas City territory. Oh. Man, Cook running with anger right there. One big run play, and Buffalo's already in KC territory. Cook 6 touches, 61 yards, and a touchdown. Play clock starting to run down. Man in motion. They get to play it off in time. Another handoff play to Cook. Shorter game this time, probably about 4, 5. Oh, they'll call it a game 6. Okay. I didn't realize that Kansas City had 102 rushing yards. I guess because Mahomes has been taking himself a couple of times too, right? I'd say give it a Cook more. He only has 7 touches. Slow the pace down. Time isn't a factor. You're only down by 1 possession. Take your time. Pitch play for a short gain. All right, they're running the ball, man. They're running the ball. They're using that run game. And so far it's been working, but now they're in threat of ending this drive here. Is it 4 down territory? Maybe. They're in that situation where if they don't get it here, it's going to be a long field goal. Or a bit of a long field goal. Man in motion. Allen going to take it himself. Allen is short by about a yard or 2. Okay, and this is the situation I was talking about. Do you go for it? On 4th, yeah. On 4th and 1, I'm going for it. All right, you got to sneak it, right? But it didn't work one time. It didn't work the last time they tried a quarterback sneak it on that 2-point conversion. Allen and shotgun, Johnson to his right. He moves away a little bit. Allen going to take it himself once again, and he's able to fight and get the first down. All right. And I agree with that decision. I wouldn't be now if I was the head coach, I definitely wouldn't go for it on 4th down in every single chance I had. I wouldn't be super aggressive, but aggressive when it's needed. I guess you could say. Pitch play to Johnson. Takes to the inside and gets a good run, man. About 9. Because there's certain situations where it's probably better to go for it on 4th down rather than just go for 3. But then there's other controversial times where I'd be very hesitant. Fakes the handoff. Allen going to take it himself. Allen able to bring a man down with him, and he's down at about the 9. Hey, Josh Allen's a tough guy to bring down. What a fake, too. Allen going to quick pass it to his tight end, who's going to take it to the outside and get down at about the 1.5. Okay, so you're at 2nd and goal from about the 1. You're running it. I'd say 3 plays, run. I'd rather not get it and try it 3 times than to throw it 3 times and not get it. Second and goal, they give it to Cook. Cook able to get about a yard, so he's still short of what they need. Again, I'm giving it to Cook the next 2 plays, unless you're going to go quarterback sneak. You're in a position where you just got to try to power it in. Quarterback sneak. He might have been short. Let's see where they mark him. Okay, they're going to say he's short initially. Although it's very close. Yeah, I'm going quarterback sneak again. Okay, he's going to bring himself into shotgun formation. Maybe just so he can try to dive for it. Let's see. Allen going to pitch it out to Cook. Cook able to dive. Did he get across? He did. For the touchdown. Oh, man, what an effort. What an effort. It was an option play. He gave it back to Cook, and let's see. Oh, yeah, he just got across. His hand was down, but remember, it's got to be the elbow. Yep, that's a touchdown. Hey. All right, 2-point try. 0 for 1 in this game so far. Johnson in motion. Allen looks that way. Now look, goes to his progression. He's scrambling. He gets it, fumbles the ball. And Buffalo's able to fall on it. And they're unsuccessful in a 2-point try. All right, I was thinking, man, if KC can get it, they could run it back and retake the lead. All right, we got a 1-point game. Buffalo has the lead now, 22-21. All right, this game hasn't disappointed so far. I'm going to be honest. Last game, kind of disappointed. I'm trying to think of other places where it would be good to have a Super Bowl. They tried it in New Jersey once. I don't think they'll ever go back because it being outdoors. Maybe that'd be a good place to have a Super Bowl, but they have to get a dome. I don't think it would hurt them too much. I don't think it'd be good for every single team to have a dome. It doesn't work for football, even for baseball. Even for baseball. Like, could you imagine the Dodgers or the Giants having a dome? Or even the Padres. I mean, it wouldn't make sense. Like for Texas, it makes sense because it gets super hot over there in the summer. It gets super hot and super humid over there. Even Florida, that makes sense with the Marlins. But for every team to have a dome for football and baseball, I mean, it's more of an outdoor game, right? It would be cool if the Lakers would have like an outdoor game at some point. Yeah, those 2-point conversions. It's just situational football, though. It was just the situations that they were in. They were trying to get within 3, and then now they were trying to take the lead with 3. I don't blame them too much. It was just the situations you were in. You just couldn't. They just couldn't capitalize on it. I don't think they were bad calls. I mean, they had a 2-point conversion from the 1-yard line. It wasn't a bad call. Maybe just the execution or the good defense. I think KC did play good defense on the first 2-point conversion. And then the second time, I mean, do you want to be up by 3 rather than be up by 2? But they also could have took the 1 point and the extra point the last time. All right, first attempt for the Chiefs. Worthy and most is going to be a handoff play to Hunt. Gets a little bit past the line of scrimmage. And the Chiefs had an 11-point lead crumble. Buffalo, it looked like Kansas City had all the momentum and some, but Buffalo was able to punch right back. Not only punch back, but take the lead. So both squads are having their moments in this game. Where the emotion moves to the right. Mahomes drops back. Pressure. Gets hit as he threw it. Incomplete. Oh, he took a big hit. It's going to lead to 3rd and 10. Okay, I'm glad that wasn't a rough in the passer because it wasn't. All right, we got 2:13 left in the third quarter. 3rd and 10. Mahomes in shotgun once again. P. Ryan to his left. And Buffalo looked like they might have jumped off sides unless that was false start. Oh, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Yeah. False start. Okay, so Oliver did move, but he wasn't past the line. Good call. All right, 3rd and 15 now. Buffalo shows 4. They bring 3. Mahomes going to throw it downfield, and he couldn't hang on to it. He was looking for Hollywood Brown towards the sideline. Had it for a second. Oh, his foot was out of bounds anyways. That was, even if he hung on to it, that was incomplete. And Buffalo gets another stop. And you gotta like what you're seeing if you're a Bills fan right now. Punt return, nothing much going there. He gets it to about the 30. Very short return by Shakir. Okay, and this is another thing. Situational football. If you're Buffalo, you score a touchdown. Do you try to get a 2-point conversion and make it a 2-possession game? I guess it depends on the timing too. How much time is left? But since you're 0 for 2, I don't think so. I think you got to take the points at that point. But again, I wouldn't be against if they would go for it on 2 points to try to make it a 2-possession game. In that situation, I would understand you don't want to keep KC in the game. That's just the way it is. You do not want to keep Kansas City in the game. Because that's how clutch the Chiefs are. So you want to try to get a 2-possession game any which way you can. If they do get into the end zone, but I do believe Casey's going to hold. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Hey, Buffalo. I mean, they're starting to. Okay. I'm not. Casey had their moment. They had their moment where they had it. They had it all. They had it going. Now Buffalo's starting to get it going. They're having their moments. They just had to keep it that way. They had to keep it that way. They have the momentum. They have to keep it. They have to keep it. They got to be all gas, no brake. All right, 1st and 10 from the 30. They give it to James Cook on the first play. Bit of a mediocre game. Flag on the play. It's probably going to be holding, huh? Oh, illegal hands to the face on defense. Oh. Oh. It was like grabbing under the face mask and pushing him up. That was something. Man in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Cook once again. Cook able to break some tackles and get a gain of about 9. Okay, you know what? I'm thinking about it. I'm going for 2 if I'm Buffalo. If I get into the end zone, I'm going for 2. Why not? Why not? They always say third time's a charm, right? I guess it wasn't last season for the Bills, but it's still third time's a charm, right? And I'll play to Johnson. Johnson looks about just short of the first down. It's gonna be 3rd and like a centimeter. Okay, now I thought it was closer than that. QB sneak, and he's short. Yeah, you just can't tell where the football's at. Yeah, he is short. Okay. Does Buffalo go for it? Okay, so they're gonna have time to think it over because this is gonna be the last. That's the last play of the 3rd quarter. Yeah, take your time. Talk it over. You don't have to take a timeout. Let the game clock go down. All right. 15 minutes left in this AFC Championship game. And that 3rd quarter was all Buffalo. All right. Now we're in the nitty gritty. This quarter is going to tell us a lot. I'm calling it. Winner of this game wins the Super Bowl. Winner of this, I don't think the Eagles beat either of these teams. I don't. And to be real, I don't think it would have been the Commanders either. I don't. You just QB sneaking with Allen again? I don't hate that idea. But they have QB sneaked in with him, and it hasn't been working. Which is rare. It worked the first time or two, but since then it hasn't. Oddly enough, they've had to run a lot of QB sneaks in this game. So this 4th and inches is going to be critical. They're still in KC territory, but right near midfield. Ooh, I think I go for it, man. I don't know. But okay, then you got to think of the flip side. The KC offense your defense has been stopping the Kansas City's offense the past couple drives. So you got to think both sides here. It looks like offense is still out there. Offense is still out there. Okay, here we go. Fourth. I thought man, are these markers not very generous? I thought it was 4th and inches. All right, Kansas City. I'm sorry, Buffalo. Although they're 0-2 in 2-point conversions, they're 2 for 2 in 4th down conversions. They bring the same kind of look out. Try to hard count them. Do they even run this play? Try to hard count him again. There was a little bit of movement, but they didn't get past the line of scrimmage. They run it. He dives, and he gets it. Oh, did he fumble the ball? Oh, he fumbled the ball. Who has possession of it? Oh, okay. Buffalo was able to retain it. Wow. Good awareness from Buffalo. Okay, but that's the kind of play that you expected them to do at the goal line, to have Allen kind of try to dive over the line. That was risky to do. Middle of the field, but it worked. It almost hurt them, but it didn't. Oh, Chris Jones walks off the field. Hey. All right, that's interesting. That's an interesting stat. Buffalo 3 for 3 on 4th down conversions. They went for it 2 times on 2-point and they didn't get it. That's something else. Allen gonna hand it off to Cook. Short gain there. All right, 2nd and 8. Allen going to throw it. Screen pass for a gain of 6 to Shakir. That's going to break up another 3rd and short. It seems like we're saying 3rd and 3 a lot in this game. That was Shakir's 6th reception for 46 yards. 4 and 10 on 3rd downs. Screen pass to his tight end, who's short again. That one was close. I don't know. Okay, another 4th down here. Another tush push and another 4th down conversion. He got it. He got it. He got it. Yeah, that's a 1st down. I think he got it at some point, man. I'm pretty positive. Okay, they're reviewing it. Did they even give a call on if they converted or not? Yeah, I think he got it, man. Barely. Because there wasn't any whistles blown or anything. So I'm pretty sure that was another 4th down conversion. I say he got it. It was when his body kind of turned a little bit that was able to get the football just right where it needed to be. And it doesn't matter how much of the football gets past the line, as long as even just the tip of the football gets past the line or to the line, then it's a cross. As long as it's a cross. But like it's like, yeah, you haven't been that successful, or a good portion of the times the quarterback see with Josh Allen hasn't worked in this game. But hey, that doesn't mean that you're gonna just. That's your best shot at getting it. Really, it's your best shot. I mean, quarterback see with Josh Allen. That's your best shot at getting a yard or on a 4th and inches or something like that. So you're gonna keep trying it. Because that gives you a good shot no matter what. I don't know why I feel like I see more blue in the stadium now. I even see some like right at the top of the stadium. Right in the nosebleeds. Okay, let's see. This is a big call here. Oh, wow. Wow. They said he didn't get it. I really thought he got it, man. Okay, but you can't see the ball from that angle because Chris Jones is right there. Chris Jones is covering the camera, so you can't see right there. That is exactly where I think he crossed the plane. But oh well, I guess. Mahomes drops back. He's going to scramble right. Has some space. Pump fakes, but he was already past the line. And gets about 8. Tackled by Douglas. Okay. Hey, like I said, some of these calls after the game are definitely going to be talked about depending on who wins. Buffalo brings pressure. He's able to get it out to Juju Smith-Schuster, who breaks a tackle down inside the 25-yard line out of bounds. Smith-Schuster with a couple big plays in this game. His name hasn't been called too many times, but when it has been, it's been some pretty big chunk plays. Oh, that's only his second reception. Two receptions for 60 yards. First and 10, hand off play to Hunt. Hunt moving inside, outside, and finally down. It's going to lead a 2nd and 3. Kareem Hunt, 13 rushes, 54 yards, and a touchdown. He had a better first half. Second half, his production has slowed down, but that's also due to the fact that Buffalo's really been killing him in time of possession this half. Hunt once again gets the first down, and he's down at the 10. It's really been Buffalo's half for the majority of the third quarter going into the fourth quarter. But even through all that, it's a 1-point game, and KC in field goal range and in range to get into the end zone right now, 1st and goal. Fakes the handoff to Hunt. He's going to take it. Mahomes is going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes does it himself. And now they're going to go for 2. And Cross going crazy. He can't even hear what play's being called. All right. KC hasn't made a 2-point conversion try all season. They've only tried 2 attempts this year. Haven't made either. Can they do it in playoff time? Smith-Schuster moves to the right side. Mahomes pumps, throws it, complete. And they get the 2-point conversion and 8 points. And now the score is 29-22. 10-14 left in the fourth quarter. All right, sit down for a sec. Man. All right. All right. So, I'm almost knocked that down. So that was a dominant drive from Kansas City. Man, Buffalo had it. I really thought he got that 4th down. I really do. But other than that, I mean, Buffalo's offense is still moving the ball. So I think they'll come back and score. There's not really much else going on in sports other than football. There's basketball. I'm not really. I used to be a big basketball guy, but I haven't been in a while. Spring training starts what, next month? Late next month? Could you imagine if the NFL was like the MLB and there was no salary cap? Any team can get any player they wanted as long as they could afford them. Could you imagine that? And if that was the case, which team would have the best team? Would it probably the Cowboys, right? Like the bit most talent on a team? Because aren't they the highest grossing team in the NFL? I think they are. All right. All right, let's bring it back. All right, kickoff is away. There's going to be a touchback. Yeah, that's interesting. What team would be the best team if there wasn't a salary cap? I mean, obviously the big teams, the Cowboys would definitely have a shot at almost anybody. Um, Maybe the Packers, they just don't have a owner. I don't know how that would work. Yeah, I don't know how that would work for some teams, at least for the Green Bay. Because the Packers don't have an owner. They have their fans are the owner. It's the residents. Allen fakes the handoff. He's going to give it out to Cook. Cook's going to turn it up and get close to the first down. Might have been a little short. Okay, they're going to mark him short and say it's second down. All right, 2nd and 1. Play action bootleg. Gets it out to Cook. He's past the 50, past the 40, and down he goes out of bounds. Down around what, the 38 or so. And he just faked the handoff to Cook and passed it right to him. All right, Buffalo's already moving down the field once again. And it's not like they weren't moving. They were just short on the 4th down conversion, I guess. And Matt Cook having himself a good game. Another handoff to Cook inside. Short gain. "13 rushes, 85 yards, 2 touchdowns," but he also has quite a few receiving yards. Close to 50 receiving yards. So total yards, he has over 100. All right. We're getting close to the halfway mark in this quarter. Screen pass to Johnson. Gets about if he got anything, it's a yard. All right, we're at 8 minutes left in this quarter. Third and 8. There's a big play here. Get the snap off at 1. Allen gonna throw it deep, wide open, gets it complete inside the 5, down at the 3. To Hollins. Nice. Allen fakes the handoff, takes it himself, and gets stuffed. All right, 8 times. Not that much time, man. Second and goal. Allen drops back. Has plenty of time. Now it collapses. He's scrambling right, looking for something. Pump fake, throws it away. All right, 6:23 left in the fourth. Buffalo's got it third and goal. They have 2 tries to get 4 yards. And they're going to have to, oh no, Kansas City burns their first time out of the game, or of the half. Okay. Something they didn't like from their defense. Or maybe they saw something in the Bills' offense that they were familiar with, or they weren't familiar with. More than likely, probably just the formation wasn't right. Or they were a little confused. All right, so that gives the Bills more time to talk it over. So you're definitely in 4th down territory. Unless there's a sack, I guess. Because there's enough time for you to not try to go for the end zone. But it's got to be like a big loss as well. Johnson moves to Allen's left. He's going to throw it, float it, end zone incomplete. He had one-on-one that he wanted. But McDuffie was able to get into the mix. And incomplete. All right. Inside of 5 yards, yeah, you go for it. And if you don't get it, Casey's going to have it at the 4. Okay. Biggest play of the game so far. They get the snap off in time. Allen throws it. End zone. Wide open. Caught for the touchdown. Samuel. Uncovered. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying it up. All right, let's see the route. He just kind of went past all of them. They were playing zone middle field. There was no one in that corner. Big extra point from Bass. The kick is up and good, right down the middle. And we have a tie game, 29 apiece. 6:15 left in the fourth quarter. Okay. Do the Chiefs get the ball back? That's gonna be tough. I'm sorry, the Bills. Do the Bills get the ball back? If Kansas City could play their cards right, they could close out the game in this drive. I don't. Okay. I think Buffalo and the Eagles could be a decent game. I think so. I'm not saying that the Chiefs and the Eagles can't be a good game. There's no hype around that. Maybe I just sound like a big complainer. Maybe I am, but I mean, is anybody else other than Eagles and Chiefs fans really would really be looking forward to that? I don't think so. Because there would have been hype. There would have been hype if it would have been the Commanders in there. Even if it was the Chiefs, I mean, people would have been pulling for the Commanders hard. That's for sure. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how things turn out. Buffalo's giving Kansas City a run for their money, as they always do. Can they finally close it out? Can Josh Allen finally do it? I think it's more of how the Bills defense plays. I think Josh Allen can get the team down the field and score a touchdown or a field goal, whatever they need. Can the Bills stop the Chiefs offense, even if they limit them to a field goal? I think that's what it's going to rely on. Kickoff is in the landing zone, so it's going to have to be returned. And he gets out of bounds right around the 33. But there's no doubt in my mind that Buffalo gets the ball back, they're probably scoring. The Bills' defense is going to have to do something. At least somewhat stop them. Even if it's limiting them to 3. Kansas City does have some pretty solid field position. Mahomes drops back, throws it to Kareem Hunt. Hunt able to get past the tackle. Ooh. Oh, they're going to call a horse call or anything like that? Oh, man. Oh, face mask on the defense. All right, let's see this face mask. Okay, that one was a face mask. Okay, that one was a face mask. I'm not biased. All right, 1st and 10. Chiefs already in Buffalo territory. Mahomes going to throw it out to Kelsey. And Kelsey able to get a first down. All right. Hey, Chiefs are already there, man. Chiefs are already there. Worthy in motion. He moves to the left. Bills bring pressure. It's a handoff play. He gets about 2, 3 at the very most. The Chiefs really got down the field really quick. Mahomes in shotgun. Worthy in motion again. He moves to the left once again. You have Hopkins one-on-one on the left side. He looks right. Pump fakes. Looks middle of the field. Pass is caught for Worthy. First down. First and goal, Kansas City. All right. Man. First and goal from the 10. Mahomes pressured. Gets sacked by Phillips. That's a play Buffalo desperately needed, man. Kansas City was moving the ball too good. Too good. Everything was going right for them in that drive up until that play. They finally lost yards. Okay, now you're making it difficult for the Chiefs a little bit to get into the end zone. Got to try to limit them on this play. Quick pass to Worthy, who drops it. There was a low throw as well. Hey man, I really am enjoying this game though. This is what it's about. All right, third and goal. From the 17. So does Buffalo just play to cover the end zone? Mahomes drops back. Pressure. Scrambling. Looking. Throws it away out of bounds. And they're going to limit the Chiefs to 3. And that's what I was talking about. As long as you limit them to at least 3. Unless they block the field goal and run all the way back. I don't know. Man, Harrison Butker's 10 for 10 in field goals in the fourth quarter in the postseason. This one from 35 yards out, chip shot field goal. Should be easy money. Has the perfect angle, has the perfect kick. It's up and good. And the Chiefs are up by 3, 32-29, which is a bit of a weird score, but nonetheless, 32-29, 3:33 left in the fourth quarter. Josh Allen going to be able to get the ball back. And they're showing that 2020 game. How does that happen? That's crazy. 13 seconds. And they're able to get it to field goal range. That is insane. From the 25-yard line. That is insane. On 2 plays. This has got to be this is got to be the time, right? All right, it's gonna be a touchback in the end zone. Johnson does a little basketball move right there, huh? Like if he's bouncing. Okay. All right. There really is quite a lot of blue on one side of the stadium. At least on the bottom half. On the bottom level, there's mostly blue, I'll say. Or if not mostly 50-50. Pitch play to Johnson. Nowhere to go. He had to fight back to get 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage. Yeah. This is it. And you're in that situation. You don't want to score too fast either. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Allen drops back. 2nd and 11. He's gonna take it. He's gonna take it himself. He gets the first down. Tackled. Okay. Hangs on to the ball. That's the most important part. First down, Buffalo. I mean, if 13 seconds wasn't enough 4 years ago, or 5 years ago, man, or no, 4 years ago, Allen has plenty of time, throws it middle of the field, overshoots his man. All right, we got 2:21 left in the fourth. I mean, time isn't really a factor. They have all 3 timeouts, but your concern is leaving time for Mahomes. That is the concern. I'm telling you, I do think they score this drive. Is it a touchdown? Is it a field goal? I don't know. But I do think they score this drive. They get the snap off at 1. Allen looking through his progressions. Tipped up in the air, incomplete. Oh. All right, man. Third and 10. Kansas City brings some pressure. They're showing pressure. They bring it. Screen pass to Amari Cooper, who's short of the markers by a couple yards. Okay. They're going to let it go down to the 2-minute warning. 4th and 5. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. When it's going to be inside of 2 minutes, you go for it. Even though you have all 3 timeouts, you got to go for it. And then what best case or worst/best case scenario, or I should say best of the worst case scenario, is you don't get the 4th down. You're able to stop them. You have to use all your timeouts. They get a field goal. You still have a shot at winning the game. That's the best worst case scenario in this situation, which it's not terrible. It's not terrible. But yeah, definitely don't put the ball away. Man, the Chiefs in a Doritos commercial too. Hey man, they get a lot of commercial time. They really do. You got the Chiefs on the State Farm. And you got Chiefs on the. Oh, you got the Chiefs on what? The T-Mobile? Now Chiefs on the Doritos. Wow. Andy Reid even has screen time on commercials as well. All right. Ready. So this fourth down conversion isn't going to be the game, but it's going to be close to it. It's almost the game. Marketing tool for the NFL. Man, they're shoving it. They're shoving it down our throats, though. Okay? They're shoving it down our throats. 4th and 5. AFC Championship game. Allen pressured, throws it, gets rid of it. Incomplete. Oh, he had it. That was a catchable pass. Flag on the play. Let's see what it's on. Chris Jones having a conversation with one of the Bills players. Game's technically not over. There was a flag thrown, wasn't there? All right, well, this game's not over. Bills now need a stop. Handoff play to Hunt. Hunt gets about a yard. Buffalo takes a timeout right away. Oh, man. The Chiefs are on the verge of going to yet another Super Bowl. What there? I don't even know how many in the last 6 years. 2nd and 9. Bootleg play. Mahomes gonna throw it out to Isaiah Pacheco, who gets the first down, and that's ball game. That's ball game. Unless they said he was out of bounds. Okay, no, they're gonna say he was out of bounds. So I guess technically there's still a chance. All right, yeah, no, they said he was out of bounds. So Buffalo able to save one timeout for sure. Timeout by Kansas City. That was a risky call, man. Throwing the ball on 2nd down. Man, I really don't I don't know who beats Kansas City in the AFC. I really don't. But Buffalo still has a just tiny bit of chance. And I'll play to Pacheco. Oh, man. The Bills are trying to rip it out like crazy. He's able to hang on to it. So they're going to use their second timeout. Man, he could have caught that. That was catchable. It was a tough throw from Josh Allen, but it was still very much a catchable pass. All right, so regardless, you're not throwing the ball, right? Kansas City, you're not going to do that at all. There's no way. Because even if they get the ball back, they're going to have it, what, 40 seconds, if that? Handoff play gets them behind the line of scrimmage. They take a timeout right away. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. It's going to be about 3rd and 10. Yeah, okay. Now you're in a predicament if you're Kansas City. This game isn't over. Okay. Do you throw the ball, try to get the first down, and potentially, if it's incomplete, you give them quite a few, like 40 extra minutes or extra seconds on the clock, or do you just run the ball, try to run the clock as much as you can, and kick the field goal? Either way, Buffalo's not going to have any timeouts. So 39. Let's see what they do. They're going to pass it. Mahomes going to throw it complete to P. Ryan. He needs to make a tackle. He couldn't. And that's ball game. Now that's ball game. And that's it. It was like a wheel route to P. Ryan. And that's going to clinch it for the Chiefs. They're going to go to their 4th Super Bowl in 5 years. I think, what, 5th and 7th? Something like that. And Josh Allen, 0 for 4 in the playoffs against Patrick Mahomes. Oh, man. I'm going to be real. I'm not looking forward to the Super Bowl one bit. I'm not. Hey, call me a hater. I have zero interest in the Super Bowl. Like, zero. But oh well. Hey, Kansas City is going back to the Super Bowl. Another dynasty. I guess they're gonna go a 3-peat, man. I don't see the Eagles beating them. I don't. But maybe my opinion changes. I have about a week or a week and a half to change my opinion on the game. So we'll see. Like I said, they try to compare it. They try to compare it as the Manning and Brady of this era, but it can't be. It can't be when the Bills haven't been able to beat the Chiefs. It's not. Like, if anything, it's the Steelers and Patriots of this era, because the Chiefs beat the Bills every time they play each other in the playoffs. That's my take on it. But man, I'm sure there's going to be some controversy. I am sure that we're going to see YouTube videos of some tacky calls and no calls or something like that. That's just how it is. But that was our last live of the season, man. As far as NFL games, I don't know. I do plan on doing UFL. I just not really sure how my schedule is going to be looking, man. So we'll see if I'll be able to do any UFL games. But as for this NFL season, that's it for us, man. As far as lives, I thought about going live for the Super Bowl. I don't think I am, but it was a great season, man. I had a lot of fun. I did. I had a lot of fun doing this. So I appreciate everybody that watched throughout the entire season on whether it was Sunday, Monday, or Thursday, man. It was, or even some Saturdays. But Super Bowl licks is going to be between Kansas City and the Eagles. The 1 seed of the AFC, 2 seed of the NFC. Who do you guys got? I'll give you guys my pick next week. Wait, no. Yeah, next week. On pick 6, man. I'll catch you guys later.